This is Sports Drive.
Welcome back into Sports Drive. Once again, Preston Moore. I am joined once again in the studio by Mike Roden. We will talk a little bit about that game that you went to last week, a pretty big game. But before we do that, for those of you who are watching in that last segment, Mike, can you tell us where your entire TPSN basketball broadcast schedule?
It's a mouthful.
Basketball.
Yeah.
where we can find that online to see where we can watch.
Sure. Just go to our website, or it's available on the app as well under schedules. If you look at the menu at the top of the page, click on schedules, then it's right there at the top. And some of these may change as the season progresses. As I said, we try to get the best matchups. It's kind of hard sometimes to tell before the season, but probably not many. It's going to stay pretty much the same. So it does give fans an idea of which teams they'll be able to watch and listen to.
Well, speaking of the best matchups, you went to one of the best matchups last week with Aaliyah Chavez facing a top recruit in the nation, one of the top recruits, facing off against the Amarillo High Sandies. One of the biggest, I would say, highest ranked sporting events in the Panhandle this year, maybe, with the teams being ranked 1 and 2. How was that game?
Oh man, it was great. As you said, full house. I mean, it was jam packed in the Monterey gym, which they call the box there on the Monterey campus, and overflow crowd. They were into it. It was a playoff atmosphere. I mean, no doubt, with number 1 and number 2 in the state. That's a rarity. You don't have that too often in the regular season. Now, sometimes you get it as you go deep in the playoffs, but it was a great game. Lived up to the billing. The first half, they played toe-to-toe with each other, and it was tied at the end of the first quarter, tied at halftime as well. The difference was the third period when Monterey outscored Amarillo High 25-15. And then the Lady Sandies, though, didn't go away after that. They chipped the lead down, I think, to 6 at one point in the fourth quarter, early stages of the fourth, but couldn't get over that hump and get back into the lead. So great game as we thought it would be. Mackenzie Smith for the Lady Sandies. She really countered Aaliyah Chavez for Monterey. Chavez had 26 on the night, and Mackenzie Smith ended up with 24 for Amarillo High. The real difference was the freshman guard from Monterey, and her name just went right out of my head there, but she's really good, doesn't play like a freshman, sure doesn't shoot like a freshman. She had 18 points, and that was kind of the difference. Some of the other players from Amarillo High didn't have quite that many, and so she was kind of one of the differences in the game. But it was a great game. They'll meet again.
All right.
I almost guaranteed third round of the playoffs is when that would happen.
That'll be an exciting matchup.
Mark that down.
For sure. We'll mark that down. Mike, thank you for coming on again. Once again, TPSNsports.com and the schedules tab. You can see all of the games that'll be broadcast video and audio. We'll be right back here tomorrow at 3 for more Sports Drive. Thanks for watching.